Hi everybody, sanibonani, welcome to my channel. Igama lami nguNtando Mdletshe, and on this channel siyasibuka ama-reality shows ethu ala eMzansi bese sizala sokhuluma ngawo. Siyaphinda-ke sikhulume ngama-celebrities kanye nama-YouTubers ethu ala eMzansi. Listen you guys, so izolo last night Musa Khawula posted his first YouTube video, okay? And I cannot wait to get home to do this review, you guys, because I just need to talk about you. Because that first video, how was it after we waited so long for it? So I got my notification, went and watched the video, you guys. Let me say this: had it not been Musa Khawula that did that video, and had it been anybody else, you guys, just nje umuntu that was unknown and all of that, and that hadn't talked about his YouTube channel for so long, and hadn't come for other people's channels and other people's backgrounds and other people's houses and all of that, and hadn't talked about the budget that he had for this channel that was coming, had it been anybody else, I really would have thought that, wow, that is so amazing, you guys. Because for some of us, if you look at our first videos, it's like, okay, people actually watch this. People actually watch the video that I did, like my first video, like, because the first video is obviously not your best video, okay? Some of us, we are still not there, we are still working on it, but so had it been anybody else that did that video, I would have thought, wow, the person has come in with a bang. It was an amazing video, the quality and all of that, the background and all of that, they really made an effort and all of that, guys. But listen, this is Musa Khawula we're talking about, okay? This is Musa Khawula we're talking about. We had heard about the sponsors, we had heard about the top production studio, So I do not want to lie, you guys. I expected more because it was Musa Khawula, I expected more. I expected the studio to look a little bit more professional and more beautiful than it did. But guys, I don't like coming for people's backgrounds, because people come for my background all the time, okay? But the reason that I looked so much into the background, the pink background, you guys, it was pink, it was pink, okay? Was because Musa Khawula came for Owami so much, especially about where she films, and he was saying Owami films at her divorce house, making it sound like that divorce house is like a dungeon or something. So that's what made me feel like, okay, then his background is really going to be something really great if he thinks Owami's background is not that great. But so for me, mainly it was for that, you guys. But had he not done that, I would have thought that the background was okay. Of course, it's pink. Everything is pink. I even thought he should have worn a pink shirt, because, everything matched. So it was okay, you guys. It really was. Him, the way that he presented the content, you guys, I think he's a great storyteller. I do not know whether it is because he practiced so much and it was edited so well, but it just made me feel like he is a good storyteller, you guys. Was it what I expected? I did not expect it, because I expected Musa Khawula that we get on Twitter, and I sort of expected that he was going to be there maybe with a person or two and doing the gossipation, you guys. And I didn't expect it to be so structured, so I do understand he probably is trying to go for something different. I was impressed by his storytelling, you guys. I think at like two places where I felt like his voice was shaking, which indicated for me that he was nervous about it, about doing this first video. Remember, it is his first like sit down video for a YouTube channel that has been largely anticipated, you guys. So I imagine that even if you are Musa Khawula, you are going to get nervous. So I wasn't surprised that at some places his voice was shaking, because I feel like he was nervous about it. And I think they didn't pick it up in the edit because maybe they were trying to make it so perfect, but they didn't pick that part up, especially towards the end. You guys, if you listen very carefully, there is a time where his voice is shaking, and I feel like he was nervous. I mean, reasonably so, you guys. Kunini lindiwe le video. So obviously he was nervous about doing his first video and what people are going to think about it. At the end of the day, Musa Khawula is a human being just like us. So as much as he can present himself as a fearful person, but this was the first video, guys. So I like that. Of course, like umkosi asilethele wona, guys, umkosi obandayo for Musa Khawula. If Ntando talks about that story right now, it's okay, because sometimes I do bring umkosi obandayo. But for Musa Khawula, who's known for igaxa, mina bengilindele nje ukuthi uzothi bomb, you know, kunyakaza YouTube, kunyakaza internet. But sithe nje, we were like, you know, kancane azange sinyakaza ngendlela bengithi sonyakaza ngayo, especially for the first video. I really was expecting isigaxa, you guys. I felt like somebody's husband is getting exposed, or somebody's wife is getting exposed, you know, the gaxas that he used to drop before. So he opted to do a story that was already done by so many people here on YouTube, so it wasn't hot enough for me. It was a little bit lukewarm, you know. But the way that he told it, it's different from how everybody else has told it, because nobody has given the background story and told the story ngendlela esilandelane ngayo between Sonia both and Matthew both, you guys. So he came with something different. He was doing the same story that everybody was doing, but did it different, which is what gossip channels do here on YouTube. We all talk about the same things, but our personalities are different, and the way that we deliver our commentary is different. So he is basically coming over here to be another gossip channel, you guys. I don't know how much of new and fresh and shocking scatters he's going to drop, but if we judge with the first story, he might just be doing what everybody else is doing, you guys. Of course, when you look at video, like the quality was okay, you guys. It was okay. It really was. He did have different angles with his video. But in terms of, like, I expected more, you guys. I expected more. I think I didn't manage my expectations, honestly, because I feel like I thought he was gonna be like about nicknaming, you know, these guys zabo YouTube that give my YouTube tips where you feel like the light comes from the back, and then 1 minute it comes from the back, and then the next is from the front, and the next is on the side, and the camera is here, and then it's here, and then it's from the top, and then it's from the bottom. I expected something like that, and then at some point, sometimes you feel like the camera is moving around them when they are presenting their videos. I expected something like that, you guys. He did have different angles, but it just wasn't like that great. It was just okay. Okay, you guys. And then he had that music thing in the middle of the video, you guys. I don't know, you guys. I don't know if somebody told him that we've got this thing called yellow dollar sign. So I don't know if he understands that there's copyright issues when it comes to dropping music on your videos. So I don't know if, you know, but the dropping of that insert from the music video didn't work for me, but I understood where he is going with it, you guys. For the first video, I think that he did well. You know, you guys, I just expected more for somebody that spoke about it for so long and spoke so much about it being the greatest production, you guys. But I love the way that he's going to be telling the stories. If that is how he's going to be doing it moving forward, I'm definitely going to be watching, you guys. I'm going to be watching just to see if moving forward he drops some new scatters. But also because I really enjoyed his storytelling, I'm going to be watching, because it looks like even if he is talking about something that has been talked about here on YouTube, it looks like he's going to be doing it different from the way that some of us are doing it. So definitely I will be watching, you guys. Overall, if it wasn't Musa Khawula, I would say that video was perfect for a first timer on YouTube. But since it's Musa Khawula, my expectations were not met a little bit, you know. And also it was different. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be, you know. But we have to allow Musa Khawula to grow, because obviously presenting his content on Twitter has gotten him into trouble. So it's understandable that he would want to come here on YouTube and do it different. And also, you guys, it's so many of us have said Musa Khawula might not survive YouTube because YouTube is so strict about the language and all of that, and people might actually report his channel if he posts things that he's not supposed to post. So it looks like he did listen, you guys, or he's got people around him that are helping him to try and stick to the rules. Okay, so you guys, I did great, you guys. I didn't know, when I went to bed, his video had like 1.6 views, which was amazing because it had been posted for like an hour and a half, I think, when and already had 1.6 views. So I think the video is going to do well, you guys. But overall, YouTube is about to get interesting. Okay, if he's consistent on YouTube, I think he's going to be monetized like right now. It's gonna be getting monetized. But yeah, you guys, let me tell you something. Musa Khawula is here on YouTube. He has come at the YouTube. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching. Please like the video before Pumegona. Share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ngithanda kakhulu.